Real English Podcast.
Speak English with ease.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Daily Talk. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Marco. Okay, today's episode is one I've actually been looking forward to.
Really? Why's that?
Because we're talking about daily routines, and I feel like everyone thinks their routine is normal until they hear someone else's. You know what I mean?
Oh, totally. Okay, wait. Before we start, did you get coffee this morning? Because you sound very awake.
I did. Actually, funny story. I ran out of coffee at home, so I had to stop at the little shop near my building.
No way! That's like a crisis.
It was a crisis, Sarah, a real one. Anyway, let's get into it. So, mornings. Let's start there. What time do you usually wake up?
Okay, so technically my alarm goes off at 7, but, and I'm not proud of this, I hit snooze at least twice.
So more like 7:20?
More like 7:25, if we're being honest.
Okay, no judgment, no judgment. I actually wake up around 6:30, but that's only because my neighbor's dog barks like clockwork.
Wait, seriously? Every single day?
Every single day at 6:30. I don't even need an alarm anymore.
That's kind of hilarious, actually. Okay, so what's the very first thing you do once you're up? Like, feet on the floor, first thing.
Good question. I think I check my phone, which I know is bad.
Everyone says that. I do the same thing, honestly. I tell myself I won't, and then 5 minutes later, I'm scrolling through the news.
Right? Okay, but after the phone thing, I do make my bed. That part I'm consistent about.
See, I never make my bed in the morning. I do it later, like right before I leave the house, if I even remember.
That's so different from me. I need it done immediately or the whole day feels off.
That's very organized of you.
I try. Okay, what about breakfast? Are you a breakfast person?
Sort of. I mean, some days I have toast and eggs, but honestly, other days it's just coffee and like whatever's in the fridge.
Same. Although lately I've been trying to eat something with more protein. My sister told me it helps with energy.
Does it actually work?
Honestly, I think so, or maybe it's just in my head. But either way, I'm sticking with it.
Fair enough. Okay, let's talk about getting to work, because I know your commute is longer than mine.
Oh, don't remind me. Yeah, I take the bus, and on a good day it's 30 minutes. On a bad day, like if there's traffic, it can be almost an hour.
An hour? That's rough.
It really is, but I've kind of learned to use that time. I listen to podcasts or sometimes I just close my eyes and relax.
That's actually a nice way to look at it. I work from home most days, so I don't really have a commute, but honestly, sometimes I miss it.
Wait, you miss commuting?
I know, it sounds strange, but it was like this in-between time, between home me and work me. Now I just kind of roll out of bed and I'm at my desk.
I never thought about it that way. That's actually a good point.
Right? Anyway, what time do you officially start work?
8:30. You?
9. Although, let's be honest, the first 15 minutes are basically me drinking coffee and pretending to check emails.
I respect the honesty.
So, what does the middle of your day usually look like?
Busy. Really busy, actually. Most of my meetings happen between 2 and 4 in the afternoon, and by the end of it, my brain feels kind of fried.
I get that. For me, mornings are my best hours. Like 9 to 12, I'm sharp, I'm focused, I can get so much done.
And after 12?
After 12, I basically become a different person. Less sharp, more tired. I try to save the easier tasks for the afternoon.
That's smart, actually. I never really planned my day around my energy like that.
You should try it. It's kind of a game changer.
Noted. Okay, let's talk about lunch. Quick question. Do you actually take a proper lunch break, or do you eat at your desk like a lot of people?
Honestly, depends on the day. Some days I make an effort to step away, maybe sit outside for a bit. Other days, it's just a sandwich next to my laptop.
Same here, although I'm trying to get better about that. Stepping away, I mean.
It's hard, though. There's always something that feels urgent.
Exactly. Okay, let's fast forward a bit. End of the workday. What happens after you finish work?
So this really depends on the day. If it's a gym day, I go straight to the gym before I lose motivation.
How many times a week do you go?
I aim for 4, but realistically it's more like 3.
That's still really good. I go 3 times a week too, and even that feels like an achievement sometimes.
It genuinely is an achievement. What do you usually do, like weights or cardio?
Mostly weights, with a little bit of cardio at the end. What about you?
I actually really like cardio. It clears my head after a long day of staring at a screen. Ganda.
That makes sense. Okay, so after the gym, what's next for you?
Dinner, usually. I like cooking, so it's kind of my relaxing activity, weirdly enough.
Wait, cooking relaxes you?
I know, right? Some people find it stressful, but for me it's like, I put music on, I chop vegetables, and my brain just switches off from work mode.
That's actually really nice. I wish I felt that way about cooking. For me, it's more of a what can I make in 15 minutes situation.
Nothing wrong with that either.
True. Okay, evenings, what do you do to wind down before bed?
I read almost every night, even if it's just for 20 minutes. It really helps me sleep better.
I've heard reading before bed is good for you, but I always end up watching something instead, like a show or, honestly, random videos.
The videos will get you every time.
They really will. Suddenly it's midnight and I have no idea how I got there.
Speaking of midnight, what time do you actually go to sleep?
Officially, midnight. Realistically, sometimes 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Marco!
I know. I'm working on it.
I go to bed around 11, and even then I sometimes feel like it's not enough.
See, that's the dream. I'd love to have a routine like that.
It's honestly just about being strict with yourself, I think. Some nights it's really hard though, especially if I'm in the middle of a good book.
That I completely understand.
Okay, before we wrap up, I want to ask you something a little different. If you could change one thing about your daily routine, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good one. Let me think. Honestly, I'd probably go to bed earlier. I know it's a simple answer, but I really think it would change everything else. My mood, my energy, all of it.
That's a great answer, actually. For me, I think I'd want to be more consistent with my mornings, like actually get up when my alarm goes off instead of hitting snooze 5 times.
Only 5? I feel like some days it's more.
Okay, fine. Maybe some days it's more.
Well, this was a really fun conversation. I feel like I learned a few things about you today.
Same here, and hopefully our listeners picked up some new vocabulary too.
Definitely. So here's a question for all of you listening. What's one thing about your daily routine you'd like to change?
Think about it, and maybe even try changing it this week.
That's all for today's episode of Daily Talk. Thanks so much for listening, everyone.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Your learning journey doesn't end here. To keep improving your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've carefully selected for you.